Yeah.
I think if you lean forward a bit, then we're kind of centrale. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to another video. And the video you've been requesting for forever, right? I'm acting like I'm excited, but I'm actually bracing myself for what's to come. You'll see why. Today I'm doing so today is gonna be a full day of eating, like my beautiful girlfriend, Jill. I'm not gonna have, well, how much control am I gonna have? Zero. Even though you guys see how I eat, I love food. It comes across like I'm not that fussy because I do eat a lot of variety and I show a lot of variety. But I think actually they're gonna find out today that I am extremely fussy, extremely whiny, extremely needy with certain food things. So I'm gonna eat exactly like her for 24 hours and nothing that I want. Well, no, that's a lie because a lot of it I will want, but I feel like I'll just want a lot more. I'm glad that on Instagram I asked you guys to ask questions to kind of set the premise of what we're working with here, and then Jill will explain the rest. Good with that?
Good.
Good. This is not grilling you, I guess they just want to know these things. Do you know what I'm saying? Are you vegan?
Yes.
How tall are you?
Oh, I'm 1.74 meters.
I guess this is just kind of relevant because obviously tall people need more than small people, if you know what I'm saying. Do you eat intuitively?
Yes.
Do you pay attention to macros or calories?
Okay, calories not at all anymore.
Do you eat as much fruit as Miles?
Overall, I can definitely keep up with you.
Is the reason Miles hasn't put a ring on it because you don't drink coffee?
Who asked this?
That was my way of
Suggesting. Sorry babe, that won't happen. I'm just not a coffee drinker. Never was, or I just never liked it.
Do you also spoon?
Ooh, no, rarely.
Does fat make you fat?
Oh my god, I went through such a big thing with that. At times, like I was really actually falling into being afraid of eating nuts or eating nut butter or like calculating how much avocado I was having, and no.
Point blank period, no.
No.
One food you can't live without.
Would also depend on the season.
Okay, right now.
Oh, it's because I'm having them every day.
Yes, guys, I'm going to be asleep all day.
But also, last night I said avocado is actually something that I'm like having every day right now.
Oh yeah,
very
true.
Nourishing.
True. Is there any particular reason Miles might find today very difficult?
Because there's no spooning of nut butter, and no dunking of tahini, and no coffee, and no...
Do you like to dabble in the ganja? No, not when we were together.
No, never.
Sweet or savory?
Ooh.
Oh, if you could only have one.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Like overall, I probably eat twice as much as you.
For me, food was such a battleground for so many years, or rather just like eating, because I started to really struggle at some point with using food as a source of comfort.
Can relate.
So I was struggling with emotional eating or binge eating or just overeating. So I was not eating specific things to soothe, but just like eating itself became a source of numbing, of comforting, of suppressing emotions. So that was a whole journey, and I went through that for many years without really even talking about it, like having to hide it a lot, still working as a model and as an influencer and having that protective pattern, and then at the same time wanting and needing, maybe also for my work, to look a certain way. Always searching for a solution to deal with that, because I knew it was coming from internal things and emotional struggles, but whatever I did, which was lots of extreme things, I just never got to the core of it. Until I started really working on my nervous system health and emotional healing, deep trauma healing, all of that. And then I realized all that battle with food was just slowly falling off. And recently there was a big shift of just really shifting away from still needing certain, I would say, like remnants of just structure. And now I'm finally able to venture out and explore what it really means to eat intuitively for my body.
Anyways, you're probably thinking, what the fuck does she eat?
Chopped.
Before I let Jill fully take over, you all know that I have protein powder with my breakfast smoothies and all that kind of crap. Oh no, it is this one. You guys know that I'm a big user of... So these are protein oats, because Jill does add protein to her oats, but this is the unflavored vegan protein from Vivo Life, which I'll link below.
Pea, hemp, and quinoa protein.
Oh, okay, the unflavored one is just pea, hemp, and quinoa protein. Vivo Life, don't fire me for not knowing that. But the thing is, I'm gonna be honest, I genuinely don't use the unflavored one because I love things to be very sweet, and all the other flavors are very sweet. What kind of oats are we using?
Organic porridge oats.
But like whole rolled oats.
Yeah, I use both.
So we cook with the apple, not after, so it kind of cooks down.
It's like the best thing because this makes it really sweet. That's one thing that I would like in winter. Obviously in summer I do different breakfasts, but that's like really nice, comforting, warming breakfast thing. No, because this is kind of like Ayurveda inspired, and I have this golden chai turmeric tea that you got me for my birthday.
Did I actually?
Yeah.
Such a good boyfriend.
It's actually incredible, and I put a little bit of this into the oats. So that's like turmeric, black pepper, a bit of cardamom, I think cinnamon, maybe some ginger.
Water instead of plant milk?
Yes.
But please tell me we're getting a big drizzle of something on top.
I wouldn't call it drizzle, but yeah, there's a spoonful of nut butter. So I just mix this and then let it cook, and I usually let it cook for a while to get them like really creamy.
Cashew's like the only one I haven't been like physically addicted to.
Yeah, maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So I use like a very heaped tablespoon. Extra cinnamon.
Never have too much cinnamon. Never. It's impos.
I agree.
What's not authentic? Chopping on a board?
No, but that's how I do it. So that's how you have to do it.
This is how we do it.
Very ripe banana, and they're so sweet right now. Yeah, I usually do like frozen or fresh berries. And bloobs.
Bloobs! Be generous with these, babe. I think you are anyway, right?
Yeah. A lot of seeds.
I mean, it is kind of thick, but all cashew butter is thick. Alright, well, I mean, you know how much I'd put on, but...
That's the thing with cashew butter, you can't drizzle. That's how I do it.
Baby, you can't give me one spoon.
Yes.
That's like giving me foreplay without sex. I can't actually tell, but this is actually a very generous sized bowl. This is like a lunch bowl that we use, so...
Is this really the end bit?
Okay, so I am allowed to dunk this in cashew butter?
Yes.
At the end?
That's what I do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Right?
Mm.
It is a big like pancake.
Something Persian-y. It's the cardamom.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Reminds me of my dad's cooking. Anyways. Mmm.
Enjoy.
This bit though. Mmm.
It's the best.
Why is it so dark in here? And now so light in here. Perfecto. Apart from I just want more nut butter. Really good. It's the turmeric as well, which I would never usually put in porridge or sweet things, but let the time lapse begin. Cheers. It was quite voluminous.
Right?
Voluminous? Voluminous. Voluptuous. Fat. No, it was a lot of bulk. You know I need bulk. Mmm. It's really fucking good. 10 out of 10. Supreme breakfast. Satisfied physically? Yes. Satisfied mentally? No. But that's only because of my own personal nut butter issues. But I actually can't fault it. The oats are gonna make me pass out in a minute. See when I wake up. It could be in 2 or 3 days. This video really should be called Trying Not to Cheat for 24 hours, but it just needs a coffee to wash it down.
I can make nettle tea.
You can make me Did you hear? You can make me nettle tea
Herbal tea.
instead of coffee. This is not what I want or need right now, but... well, maybe it is what I need. If I was gonna cheat, now would be a brilliant time. Like a brilliant... yeah, Jill's working in the other room and her work is always on the computer, like on Zoom with other people and stuff. Which requires me two things. One, to not make too much noise, and the other one, not to cheat today. Both of which I'm very upset about. Do you know what, actually? The thing is, I'm so tempted, and it's not because I'm starving or even hungry. I just feel like there's an opportunity here to spoon. Do you know what I'm saying? But guys, life is good because I've got my herbal tea, so... was gonna say, like, I just don't get, again, nothing against herbal tea, even though I know I'm gonna offend avid herbal tea drinkers, which I'm fine with, because I just don't understand you. I do, just to some degree, right? Like having peppermint tea, ginger tea, or something like after a meal, as a digestive, or whatever they call it, right? Chamomile before bed, brilliant, do it. I find it hilarious when people go into places like Starbucks and then pay the same amount of money that they would for a coffee for herbal tea. Like you're paying £2.50 or £3 for hot water or a tea bag. That's where I have to draw the line with people that I know that do that. But the thing is, I was sitting here thinking, why do I have so much energy? Like, I've already worked out pretty hard this morning. Like, I always have way too much energy, you guys already know that. But then I was thinking, why do I have so much that I feel like I'm gonna like implode, explode, something, right? And it's because, again, like I always say, I drink coffee not because it gives me energy, but because it calms me, it soothes me, and only people, I guess, again, I hate to put myself in a box, because I've resisted that label since I don't even know when, but I think only people with ADHD would understand this. For me, it's genuinely soothing, calming, relaxing. It's relaxing, that's what it is. Herbal tea gives me too much energy. Citrus, guys, yes or no? Because Jill's really big on citrus. And you know, in winter. And yeah, because you eat with the seasons, I don't. I just buy whatever I want, which is terrible. And then I admit it on camera, which is even worse. You know, I'm a big fruit person, but I'm not a big citrus person, like, ever. If you're having that, then I'm gonna have... what should I have? This looks too gushy for me.
Oh my god, the one I had this morning was so good.
That's the thing with me, I've got such issues with texture. If it's too gushy, it's too gushy. Like a 10 out of 10 one. Beautiful. Only thing is, you know, with me and fruit, I can't stop after one. Like, if it was my day, I would have 5 of these in a row. The sun has finally come out to bless us. We just went for a little walk around the fields and it actually feels like spring. What's for lunch, babe? Oh, do you know what though as well? I just went shopping. I just want to say that I'm very hungry as well. And also, even though those Sharon fruit were tiny and they were like £2 per pack, I bought 9. Because they had 9, I bought 9. The thing is with them as well, you know, I can't, like, once I start, it's like Pringles, once you pop, you just can't stop. But with them, you've seen, right? They're so sweet. It's like, it's one of those things that you just can't stop with. I can have like 25 in one go and then have a stomachache and then be like, I'm not doing that again. And then I do it the next day. I'm not even lying. There better be lots of avocado action as well, because I bought like 4 yesterday. Just like a hint that there better be a whole one with lunch. Better be a good one. It's better than some of the ones we've had recently.
So we have rocket, mixed greens, spinach, parsley, and then steamed broccolinis. Peas, oh my god, I have this weird pea obsession, so I had to do peas. It's such an underrated vegan source of protein. We have sauerkraut, some red beet, some baked carrots and baked sweet potato from last night, avocado. Avocado. If I'm being honest, because that's the only fat on the plate, I would not be able to eat this without the avocado. That's a lie. What else did you add? Pumpkin seeds. Lots of pumpkin seeds. But it's actually something that you got me into recently because, you know, remember that salad that you made for me with pumpkin seeds in it? And I was like, oh my god, I need to do this more often. It's really good.
I made you a salad. Did you mention the quinoa?
No.
We need to have a discussion about the big T. But maybe explain to them though, because they all know I wouldn't be with someone that doesn't love and eat tahini.
And I can eat tahini every single day, but I just haven't been recently.
I think you did for months.
Authentic. Oh, for years, literally, like the first 2 years of our relationship, I was having it every single night.
Yeah. But I think
and like a lot of it as well. But
that's also because we were having my liquid gold.
Exactly, and since there's no liquid gold, I kind of venture into other fat sources, so this is what you're getting today.
Yeah, but my question, all right. No, I get that, appreciate that. And
it was just the best, and now...
Love you, despite that. I just want to understand the mindset. Don't you feel the need to like, drizzle something?
That's the thing, like I obviously eat different all the time, so that's just what I love to do right now, you know?
The lighting is murdering me, so I'm gonna move here. I love how the sun comes out at all the wrong times. No, do you know what? I can't deal with that light. Bon appetit. I guess that's one benefit, that I won't end up covered in tahini after the meal. It's funny because like that wouldn't even be classed as like a low fat meal at all. But for me it is. Kind of makes me realise how much fat I eat and need. So, not gonna lie though, I do feel completely satisfied. Like for the moment. The amount of bulk that I would have to eat from other foods, like to make up for that amount of calories is so huge. Just wanted to show you, I'm having this apple that has pink flesh in it. I believe they're locally grown as well. Is that right? Extremely sweet though. The thing is, I actually love it. I love, I can really appreciate the flavour of chocolate now, as a chocolate lover, with zero sweetness and like all the bitterness, you know?
Yeah, so I have ceremonial cacao on most days before my practice in the afternoon usually, sometimes in the morning, but usually in the afternoon, and it's just such a beautiful... Heart-opening plant medicine. Which is really lovely before you do meditation or even dance or breathwork. And
I used to make you put loads of coconut sugar in it.
In the very beginning,
and now I just love the flavour of like pure cacao.
Yeah, it's literally, usually I do just pure cacao with water, and of course you can add any kind of spices to it, like cardamom, cinnamon. Some people do chili as well.
I would not fuck with that.
With chili?
No way. No.
It can be nice, just a pinch. It's not my thing either. I really love the pure taste, and the cacao that I get is really, really lovely. It's a German brand.
It's a high vibrational one, as you would say. Oh yes, baby. I'm having some.
Oh, they're so sweet.
I'm having some of these. Yeah, they are really small. Persimmon before we go get some good food. This size, you wouldn't. I know you could, because this is a very sweet fruit for you. Like, how many would you eat in a row?
Of those?
Yeah.
Very sweet, like three, four.
Should we round that up to 6?
You can do that.
This fruit, you don't know how much pleasure it gives me. I feel like I'm the only one that says it as well. I know everyone loves persimmon, but no one gives credit to the beautiful Sharon fruit. Spritz of lime. It's sweeter than candy. I was thinking, you know, I could never have a wifey that didn't love fruit as much as me. It just wouldn't work. So for dinner we went out to a restaurant called Sushi Samba, which is a Brazilian restaurant. It's not an all vegan restaurant, but they do have an incredible vegan menu. Sushi is something that both me and Jill could eat endlessly, like forever. But I went with the intention of only eating as much as Jill would eat, and only eating what Jill would eat. There is more food and a conclusion coming, so just wait. But I'm not gonna lie, I did cheat when I got there because I got a decaf coffee. Again, no caffeine, but I just wanted the flavour. So happily cheated, happily owning it. The sushi there was bomb. We ordered one of everything off the vegan menu. It did look like a lot, like bulk-wise, but don't forget sushi is pretty much just rice and veggies when you're having the vegan stuff. So we did have some edamame and some other bits too. It was actually pretty easy to waft down. I didn't even have to control or limit the amount I was eating because I would usually eat much more than Jill just because I need more than her. Because we just finished what was there and I was still hungry. But the food was bomb. We both enjoyed it. One thing that Jill doesn't like, and I know this is criminal and I want to expose her, but also admit the fact that I cheated because I refused to eat sushi without soy sauce. At first I went along with it for like bite 1, bite 2. By mouthful 3 I was like, fuck it, do you know what, babe? I'm just gonna tell them that I cheated because it is actually an official crime to eat sushi without soy sauce. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it was good, 10 out of 10 sushi. And then
this is some banana cake that I made. Jill made. Banana bread, banana cake, same thing. But do you know what, honestly, even though it's made with mainly whole food ingredients, no, all whole food ingredients, pretty much, kind of looks like rye bread or something really dense, but it actually is very, it's almost like a banana brownie. Like it's, I mean, as delicious as this is, I honestly don't know how I'm gonna sleep without peanut butter. Cause you know when I told you I went to Josh's retreat, I didn't have it for 2 nights. I didn't sleep for 2 nights. Absolutely fucking delicious, but I tell you what, I could eat a house right now.
my final sum up of the day, to be honest, I really enjoyed it. I loved the variety, yet also the simplicity of it. If I were to look at it from just a nutritional perspective, of course I didn't break it down or anything, but it is a very nutritious diet. I admire the way she eats, I admire that she does what works for her. And like I said, I eat very similar. Like if you've seen my what I eat in a day videos, or just my day in a life vlogs where I'm sharing meals, etc. sometimes, it is actually very similar to the way that I eat. It's just that I would add so much more additional things to what I'm eating, such as a lot more fat and also definitely a lot more protein overall too, just because I would usually eat, I mean I have to eat a lot, so I would usually eat at least twice as much as her, I would say. I also thoroughly enjoyed wafting down copious amounts of peanut butter the next day to make up for it, and thanks to Jill for doing this, who's not here with me right now, because you know it was very vulnerable, very personal. I'm someone that shares a lot on the internet like this about my life, and also like including things that I eat. You know, she doesn't, you know, she didn't have to do this at all. She did it in the name of entertainment. Leave all your comments and questions down below, and I'll see you on the next video. Laters.